Here's the thing. Marvin. I literally gave her the night off, and she still kind of gave me lip. She's lucky that we still gave her the night off. And again, I think there's going to be a little change real quick here with the women's division. As I had said, Sister Quinn, a part of the Freak Show, looking to help her brother out. And that's scary because we've already seen flashes of Sister Quinn, and I don't think Jocelyn wants to do anything with that.
Yeah, Jocelyn legitimately doesn't seem to be scared of anyone, and as for attitude, you know the crowd that she's running with. Like, that doesn't surprise me one bit.
Not at all. Not at all.
But yeah, we're gonna have to see if Sister Quinn is gonna be the one to take the belt of Jocelyn down the line, or perhaps once she enters and becomes the #1 contender, if perhaps she's facing Alicia or Chim, depending on who wins here tonight in the dojo match.
Right. I'll tell you what, talking about the women's division, one of the things that we had shockingly happen was we had a new crowning of the women's tag team championships, and the Sexton sisters from out of nowhere got the win against the Empresses of Pain, and now it's kind of thrown the tag team women's division in turmoil, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, like I hate doing this. I absolutely hate doing this, but I'm gonna have to give Scully credits. The developmental system that we have for the women's division right now is absolutely insane. And the Sexton sisters
really
just stepped in, swooped in, won the tag team titles. I'm very excited to see their title defense here tonight against the American sisters, if I'm right?
Yes. The American girls. You're very close. American girls. And you know what? Let's go ahead and let's check that out. Let's head to ringside.
Tonight, we defend our WWO Women's Tag Team Championship. And once we win, we Sexton sisters are going shopping for new cars. So all American girls, be ready to lose.
There they are, the Sexton sisters.
The American girls already in the ring, by the looks of things.
Well, I'll tell you what, they very methodical here and very just again, I don't want to say that they were the underdog when they won the championships, but just it caught everybody off guard, and I must add, I really am happy that they came in ready to go, and the hard work surely paid off.
I think it's fair to say that they were the underdogs. I mean, just look at the experience. Alicia has been here for a while. She was teaming with her mother, someone she knows very closely. Obviously, they know each other as well, being sisters. But they've only been doing this so short. So to already win the tag team titles is very impressive.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about here. WWO Tag Team Women's Championship. And man, I tell you what, our belt designers did a fantastic job on that.
They absolutely did. Like, this tag team belt has been quite the focus on the new women's show that we have, and it's been taking up storm. We have quite a few tag teams that are really exciting to see. So far so that we're having a tag team title match here on Warzone. Like, I just want to stress, this is a developmental belt, and we have it on one of our biggest shows of the year. That's how hot the division is.
Absolutely, and looks like the Sexton sisters are ready to go here tonight.
Crowd simmering down, ready for the action to begin.
Yeah, a little bit. Yes, they are. Here we go. Mat action. Oh! All right, and Amber with the early advantage here in this matchup. Oh, nice kicks. All right, here we go.
Now, pardon me for saying this, I have seen a few things of the women's show, but I'm not sure which of the Sexton sisters is in the ring right now.
That
just heard
that
from
would
the back,
be
that's
Christina.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be
Okay.
Christina. Oh, nice.
That would make Casey.
Casey with that missile move right there. Oh,
Did not
wow,
really pay out
nicely
for her,
done.
though. Damn.
Yeah, what a move. Tag has been made. And that is Selena. Oh, spikes her with the DDT. Nicely done. Casey now with authority.
That's one thing I noticed from the Sexton sisters, from both of them. They really have a striking offense.
They really do.
Some good high kicks, elbows, forearms to the face. Always very effective. Sometimes it's simple things that do the trick.
Oh, missed that one. Landed right
Missed
on
the
her
second leg
keister.
drop.
And again, a big move by Casey into the ropes. Nice short clothesline there. Into the ropes. Oh, ducks. What is going on here? Oh, winds up. Nicely done with that huge clothesline.
And look at the amount of ring physiology they already have. Like, she knew she was going to end up right next to her tag partner, instantly tags in to keep the fresh person in the ring. That's professional wrestling right there.
It really is. Now, I don't want to bring up old rehash stuff, but you are definitely a man that knows tag team wrestling here, Marvin. And you are a former tag team champion. I take it you are definitely liking what you're seeing.
Oh, absolutely. I'm seeing a lot of tag cohesion. That's something that I always love to see. And but besides that, we also see some very strong showings from all four of these women. Less so from the American girls at this point, as the Sexton sisters are taking control. But yeah, they're definitely taking the minutes, being on one of the biggest shows of WWO and showcasing what they really can do.
Absolutely, and wow! I was not expecting that. Very good. We're just gonna call that the missile. She just launched her off like a lawn dart. And
yeah, that's one way to keep the belt, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that is legit. But the Sexton sisters, from kind of out of nowhere, a little unconventional, but I'll tell you what, very impressed with the Sextons.
That was quite a short match, and I'm sure the American girls are gonna have to re-strategize and come back stronger in the future. You know, make sure they make it back to the ring in time.
All right, once again, an amazing matchup with the Sextons taking on the American girls. You know, we got to keep talking about this women's division here, Marvin, because as we always say, it is hotter than hell, and always explosiveness from our ladies here. And one of the things is Chim and Alicia just do not like each other.
No,
and
they definitely don't.
And they really don't. And you know, we've seen a back and forth on number one contenderships. And you know, one of the things, and this amazes me the most, you know, Chim wanted a shot, right? And I was like, Chim, you know, you want a shot? Show up here. She no-showed. You know, hey, you know, I'm a forgiving guy. You know, I understand things happen. You want to do this? Go ahead and do that. Absolutely nothing. And all of a sudden, she's making all these GD demands and this, that, and the other. And it's getting a little. I tell you, I'm getting a little aggravated to the point of everybody. She thinks she's well. Let's just say she thinks she's owed everything to her, and that's not the case. And I think doing this matchup here later on tonight is definitely what it needs to be.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that, and I must say I do understand where Jim is coming from. You know, like you mentioned during the last match, former tag team champion. One of the things that was on my mind was recapturing those titles. I tried with OSU Phoenix. Everyone saw that didn't really go my way that night. But yeah, I get the feeling. When you are a champion, you want to get that belt back. It feels like you're missing something when you lose it. So Jim really wants the belt back. I completely respect that. There are, of course, different ways you have to deal with that sort of thing. Now, of course, like you said, she's facing Alicia in a dojo match tonight. You would say Chim Kicks, the Sensei, dojo match is a specialty, but we've only had one so far that was between Chim and Jocelyn, and Jocelyn won that one. So
yeah,
Chim has something to
very
prove it
reminiscent. Yes, she really does. Is she going to be on her A game? Matter of fact, yes, Chim does have something on her mind. Why am I not surprised? Let's hear from Chim.
Okay.
Well, WWO, what is up? It is the badass sensei, Chim Kicks here. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I not in my uniform? Well, once again, I'm not on the card tonight. And I wonder why. Doesn't matter that I've texted, I've called, I've emailed, I've showed up to the head office. No one is taking me seriously. So, I guess once again, I have to take over and let you all know something. Tonight, whether y'all like it or not, I will be in my gear, and I will be down in the center of that ring because I am challenging, no, I am demanding a match for the #1 contendership for the Demoness's belt. And that woman who holds that is still the Empress, who stole that from me. That match, I'm not even gonna ask. I'm telling you right now, it'll be a dojo match. Hey, Empress, remember this? Your ass is about to get beat with kendo stick after kendo stick. That is rightfully mine, and I am going to take it one way or another, whether it is in that match, down in the freaking arena, in that ring, outside the building, back in the locker room. I don't give a shit. One way or another, I am leaving tonight with the contendership. Because the Demoness, you're next. Sick and tired of this bullshit. You played around way too long. By the way, for all y'all WWO fans, if you missed it, the sensei here is now the host of WOW, Women of World Wrestling. Keep an eye out. You don't want to miss it.
Well, isn't that a thing? Chim Kicks challenging Empress Alicia. She didn't find a partner. She just wanted to challenge Empress Alicia for that #1 contendership to battle you, Demoness.
Dojo match? Really? This is the second time she's going to do this. I mean, Jim, are you really serious about this? Going in a dojo match where you and I first met And seriously, you couldn't do it somewhere else instead of doing in that ring. Hell, if I was Jim, I'd definitely do it in the backstage area. But Jim, this is all you got? Really? And trying to get your title back? You're insane, woman. No one, and I mean no one, can hold a belt just like me. And I get it, you're serious. I get it. I mean, if you want to face Empress Risha, then why not just go out there and challenge her? Which I know she fucking did on the screen, which that almost made me fall asleep. But seriously, you really want this? You gotta prove it. Easy.
You know, I'm not worried about any dojo matches. I'm not worried about her beating a former WWO Women's Tag Champ. Because even if it happens, Jim, you still got to take on her. Not that easy. You got to get past also someone who's really wants to reclaim gold herself. You know, ever since Alicia and her mom lost the tag titles to the Sextons, they've been wanting that match back. They want those titles back. You know, we'll figure that out later on. But Alicia, pay attention, because dojo or not, whoever wins, Jim or Alicia, doesn't matter. You both have one thing in common. You both lost to the Demoness.
All right, here we go.
If you allow me, Jack, let me explain to you
Yes.
what the rules of a dojo match are. Now, a lot of people
Absolutely.
mistake it for a non-disqualification match, but that's not actually true. There is a count out, there is a disqualification, but the only weapon you are allowed to use is the kendo stick.
Okay, and here we go. The indie icon Magic making his way to the ring, taking on someone you know very well here in Marvin Dallas, in Freak Show member Rich the Redneck for the North American Championship. This should be one hell of a matchup.
Yeah, saying we have history is probably a bit of an understatement. Rich was my second last match. Of course, last being the tag match that I referred to earlier with Phoenix. Yeah, Rich and I have a lot of history, but with that I can also say that this is probably going to be one of the hardest challenges Magic's ever going to face. Rich is a hard hitter, trust me,
Yes.
speaking from experience.
Well, yeah, I believe that. And a very, very creepy with Rich now making his way to the ring. And you can only really see the whites of his eyes. And
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do in backstage, but this is normally what I do. You know, I go to production and be like, hey, guys, turn on the lights so people can actually see it. That's what I normally need it backstage, you know? These type of things. But I'm here now.
yeah, it's we do, yeah, it's yeah, there's something going on there. But I'll tell you what, I will say this, and I know you probably don't want to hear this, but ever since Jeremy got to him, we see this darker figure of Rich the Redneck, and again, he's gone through many a foe here, and he is literally a force to be reckoned with at this point, and a very scary individual in Rich the Redneck.
He absolutely is. Like, I still don't understand why he ever decided to team with Jeremy. I still really don't know what his problem is with me. He never explained. He's saying that I know, but I literally don't know. I have no idea what he's been talking about all this time. But you know, he's seemingly doing really well as North American champion.
Yeah, he's been on quite a tear lately, and you know, he is. It's weird, like, because he has turned a leaf and gotten on this hot streak, but it seems like Jeremy's kind of picking his brain a lot. To say the least, I really should say, and it's just really weird.
Yeah, there's
Really
definitely there's definitely a different main streak. You know, way before WWO, I got to know Rich. He was a bit of a goofball, you know, in a fun way, and you know, since he returned, I could still see that goofball in him when he first attacked me during the singles match that I had. But yes, ever since joining up with Jeremy, that has changed. That goofball, the silliness, it's just gone, and he has this blank stare in his eyes that actually kind of scary.
Yeah, I tell you, speaking of goofballs, you ever met Ricky Razor? He is quite the goofball. I think you might like him.
Well, you know, he should have been here on commentary, but apparently he booked a wrong flight, and he's gonna arrive in like 4 hours. I'm hoping the show is done by then, but that's Ricky for you. I've met him backstage a couple of times, but yeah.
He likes to fly high again, but that's about it. And Magic getting the upper hand here on Rich.
Yeah, we've been saying how we've been saying how Rich is a hard hitter, Magic is a hard hitter. And for those who don't know, Magic was the New York State champion. He recently lost it on the indie show because that's one of the things that we allowed Magic to do. Because we didn't have enough people to really challenge for so many belts. So what we said is, Magic, you are the indie icon. Go and spread the word of WWO across the globe, and he's done so. Like, he's been New York State champion for a very long time. He's technically the longest running champion that we have in WWO. And that's a massive spear.
Huge spear. And Rich finally gaining some momentum here. Oh, hits him with that splash, going for that cover.
Yeah, you're gonna need a little bit more to put Magic away. Yeah, what I wanted to say is Magic has been defending his belt for a very long time. He recently lost it. But there's one major difference. Rich, all this time, has been fighting here in the major leagues of WWO, while Magic has been, you know, strolling down the indies, which is impressive in its own right, but we all know the A show is WWO.
Absolutely.
And now Magic has an opportunity to win a belt on the A show. Big dive from Magic on Rich.
And a huge elbow. And good thing about this matchup, it is the champion's advantage. So if they don't get in time, Rich still is your North American champion.
Yeah, I'm assuming Magic is a little bit more experienced than the American girls that we saw earlier tonight with failing to get back into the ring. Magic now breaking the count. Very smart on this part.
Yeah. Well, it definitely wants that championship. Very smart, like you said, very smart on the part of Magic. And now just cranking on that neck. Oh!
Seems like the ref is giving a little bit of leniency before he started the count. Like waiting until Rich was fighting back. Probably because he realizes, and that's something you'll notice if you step into the ring. Sometimes the ref gives lenience on that. Because you know the other person is breaking the count anyway, so why bother? You know, it's just going to be distracting to the people listening. Rich,
look how amazing the arena does look here tonight. And able to get back in. What's the... Oh! He just grabbed him and whipped him around so quick. And now grabbing him by the midsection.
Yeah, that's
into a
definitely the
little
strength
bit
of
of a
Rich I'm
power
too
bomb.
familiar with.
And hand on the rope. Nicely
Rope
done
break
by
just in
Magic to
time.
know where he was. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's a veteran move. Magic knowing exactly where he was in the ring so he could take full advantage of that rope break. Kick to the midsection. What are we going to see here? Into the
What's
ropes.
happening now?
Pops up. Oh,
Magic
maybe
fighting
looking
back.
for a power bomb. Magic fighting back though. Nicely done. Oh, into a fireman's carry. What are we going to see? Oh, brings him up. A gorilla press slam there, and Rich showing off the guns. Little bit of a strong man, if you will.
Probably showboating him a bit
Boom,
too long
up
there,
and
Rich.
down. Yeah, Rich is gonna need to. Oh, only. I don't even think a 1 count. No, referee does say he got at least 1 out of it, and Rich with authority.
Now, how demoralizing is that? You do all that offense only to get a 1 count to your opponent. That's rough.
Up and down, nicely done. Is Rich gonna go for the cover here? No, I think he's gonna play with them a little bit more.
Well, no, honestly, it seemed like it didn't really face Magic. He got up quick after that powerbomb.
Yeah, he did.
2 Titans here
Magic
battling
won.
it out.
Yeah, Magic, a tough son of a gun. Oh! Nobody home for Magic. Rich with a couple of stiff shots. Oh my God. Those rights were devastating.
You know, Jack, missing a splash like that, you don't know what hurts more. Your ego or your stomach.
Yeah, oh! Flips him around for almost like a reverse electric chair drop, for a lack of a better term for a move there. What are we going to see here? Middle rope. Oh my gosh! Belly to back suplex threw him right across the ring.
And look how fast Magic's getting up again.
A huge spear by Rich, covered. And that's it. That spear is the money maker there. Usually it's that power bomb that will catch people off guard, but Rich had other intentions with that thing.
Well, you know, someone thought of that spear when he was still training to start wrestling, but not gonna mention any names.
And look at Rich there, showing the guns there, looking real nice. And congratulations to the Freak Show and Rich the Redneck as he brings back home the gold on a successful title defense.
I look at Magic on the outside. He's not down. He's already getting up. You know, just having to accept his loss, but man, what a match!
You know, yeah, what a match that was. Again, congratulations to Rich the Redneck and Marvin. As we roll right along through the show here, you know, one of the things that, again, you are a tag team savant, if you will. One of the tag teams that have been making their mark as of late is what we refer to as Random Violence. Now, remember, they were the Empire of Pain, and apparently Princess Alicia couldn't write any checks that she could cash, and Random Violence the Emperors of Pain decided to take a step back and create some Random Violence.
Yeah, I've been dealing with Random Violence for a little bit. You know, as you know, we quite often miss a couple of hands backstage. So normally when it comes to just heavy, busy work, I've hired Random Violence from time to time. Like, they're not just hitmen; they really just do just about any job for sort of cash. So
May I inquire what you hired him to do?
Well, we have very heavy boxes for all the ring equipment, and sometimes they need to be loaded into the cargo onto the next venue, you know? So,
Right.
simple stuff like that. KB3 is a big fella.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, he is a big
you
guy.
can do stuff like
Yes,
that.
he is. I will say this here in the WWO front offices, and I'm sure you've talked to Rupert. We've been very impressed of random violence, and we decided that hey, we'd give him a shot at Cuba's finest, and maybe just maybe we throw in some of that tag team championship drip on there. I think that that was gonna sweeten the pot for them, and I know they enjoyed it. I tell you what, why don't we hear from Random Violence, and then we'll go to the matchup.
Sounds like a plan.
Lost on the edge, blood in their veins. Contract signed, ready for pain.
Every viewer is deaf at this point.
WWO Warzone. How sweet it is that this week on Warzone, myself and my partner, the monster known as KB3, take on Cuba's finest for the WWO Tag Team Championships. In a short time that I've been here, I've made an impact. So Cuba's finest, you think you are the team to beat because you are the WWO Tag Team Champions. But see, one thing you fail to understand, boys, don't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you think you can do. It doesn't matter where you're from. What matters is that you are going to bow down at the feet of the mercenary himself, Billy Gore, and KB3. And you are going to relinquish those tag team titles. You might have been fighting champions, but you were running scared because you know in your hearts and in your mind that Billy Gore and KB3 are going to take what is rightfully ours. We are the tag team of the future. We are the tag team in this division that's going to put asses in the seats. See, Cuba's finest, you don't know what you're in for. But on Warzone, you're going to find out. And when I hit you with the Gore Storm, it's gonna be lights out, and you were looking at the new tag team champions, the mercenary Billy Gore and the monster KB3. And that is how the cookie crumbles, because your foundation is going to snap just like that. I'll see you boys in the ring. And I guarantee you, one of you is going to tap, or I'm gonna snap you like a damn twig.
Uno. Truck's cleared. Let's get ready to go, boys.
You'll just see random violence.
So, apparently KB3 just got beat by Uno and on a draw 4 card. I am speechless.
Well, like I said, I've had random violence in the past, not to play Uno. Yeah, here we have Billy Gore and KB3 making their way to the ring for, I think, the first attempt at the tag titles, if I recall correctly.
I do believe that is correct. Like I said, here in the WWO front offices, we have been very impressed with Random Violence, or formerly known as Empire of Pain, and we felt that they should deserve a shot.
W. Cuba's finest, once again, back to make history tonight, okay?
Así es. Estamos aquí representando en esta lucha en WWO.
Sí, señor.
Así es. Estamos. ¿Con quién vamos? Con KB3. ¿Y cómo es el otro?
Sí, es Billy Gore.
Billy Gore.
And we got Big Fuck and Little Fuck, okay? Now look, tonight, very important, okay? Look, we earned our champions back again against the Reapers, and now, tonight, we defend our champions against this new tag team, Random Violence.
Así es. You know what? I want to thank Anonymous
Sí.
for giving us always the chance. Así es.
Opportunity.
Sí, oportunidad. Ser campeones otra vez.
Oh yeah. We're gonna keep those champions.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Let's go to the ring.
Let's go.
Yeah. I wonder what they'd be doing right now if the Empress was not out of cash. But they seem to be doing fine on their own.
Oh, that is a story for another time, because you never know. And I will say this: the Empresses of Pain have been very quiet ever since that tag team championship loss. We actually here at WWO haven't heard from them.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to see if they come back, and if they come back, how strong they're gonna come back. I mean, Alicia's here tonight, obviously, for the dojo match. I think I noticed the car pulling up, so I think she's in the arena. Otherwise, we're gonna have a cancelled match. But to be fair, we haven't really talked a lot about Cuba's Finest. They've kind of just showed up and spear-rocketed in the tag division.
They really have a fan favorite here in WWO is Cuba's Finest, and they look great. Now they have been multiple time tag team champion, and of course they have won from the Weepers, and again, just a fun group of guys. Are Cuba's Finest.
Montoya Montana and Antonio Jefe, if I recall the names right. They really don't mention themselves too often. Like they're very private people.
They really are. Once in a while, I've heard them say La Migra, but I'm not exactly sure what that meant. And they walked the other way. So I don't know if they have anything with going on there, but and I don't even know who the Migra is, but it's
Well, I'm
it is a
sorry to say,
thing.
man. I learned German at school, not Spanish. That's sorry. Can't help you with that one. Yeah.
Yes. And that's what it is all about there, ladies and gents. It is for the Tag Team Championships.
Absolutely. Cuba's Finest have been doing a fine job with the tag titles in both their runs. Like when I started off with Carl in that tag title tournament, this is really what I envisioned. Just strong competition. Teams like Cuba's Finest, I really wish I would have had a chance to fight them.
And KB3 with authority right now. Oh! And a punishing powerbomb there. Nicely done with that drop kick.
Yeah, drop kick by Montana, but doesn't seem to face KB3 very much. I gotta say,
No, not at all.
I'm thinking this is a bit of a bad strategy, making the smaller guy from Cuba's Finest starting off against the giant that is KB3. Perhaps a bit of an oversight.
Absolutely.
Montana seems to be doing well. Gets KB3 into the corner, makes the tag to Antonio. No, he doesn't.
Oh,
Interesting
nice
choice.
tornado DDT. Hi, Montana cover. KB3 able to get that shoulder up. Swing and a miss.
I mean, I gotta say, he made some beautiful height, just a little bit too much by the looks of things.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, of course, Montana coming from the Southern American wrestling scene before he joined WWO, probably just not used to the really strictness of the ropes that we have. We have very high quality stuff here at WWO, so these ropes, they bounce. They bounce.
Nice collar and elbow. Oh, wait, what?
Send it to the referee.
Yeah, right. He took that shoulder tackle like a champ. Now the referee moving out of... What the hell? The referee's trying to get his ass kicked. Montana able to get out.
Strong
Off that
place.
say, oh, nobody home.
Another miss on the springboard. You know, they call it
There's
high
a
risk.
tag.
They call those moves high risk for a reason, because if if you miss, you're gonna do more damage to yourself than you probably could have done to your opponent in the first place.
Absolutely. Nobody home for Billy Gore.
Yeah, good sidestep. Billy Gore trying to fight out. Also, what was that little dance that Billy Gore did when he just entered?
Yeah, he was giving him the little shucky ducky quack quack there. Oh!
That might actually bite him right now. As you saw, Montana instantly being able to sidestep his first attack, and now into the tag. Antonio now in the ring.
Yeah, El Jefe.
Showboating not really paying off for Billy Gore at this point.
Yeah, you gotta be careful there. You don't, as much as Cuba's Finest
Tickets,
fun, they're a
please.
pretty serious team. You don't want to take them lightly.
You know, there might actually be a very solid strategy. You know, you want to get some fun for the crowd, and if the crowd wants to see you, you're gonna get booked in more matches. More matches is more money. So I can see the reasoning behind it, but people also want to see you win. So you want to get those W's, and you don't get that by showboating too often. Again with the little dance.
Kick to the back of the knee there. Oh!
With the midsection, just goes after Montana.
Nicely done by Billy Gore. That little shimmy got me off guard there. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting him to do that. When after he took a Montana off the ring apron there.
Yeah, a lot of hubris from Billy Gore at this point. Well,
Big
I hate
elbow
to say
there.
it seems to be working.
Now it does, absolutely.
That splash on top of you on the midsection already hurts, but to have someone land on your spine, jeez.
Absolutely.
Now the head crank, he's really targeting the entire spine, top of the neck all the way to the bottom of the back. And again with the showboating to Montana, you have a chance to finish this here.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure if somebody may have paid him to do that.
You know what? That might actually be the case.
I feel like Scully may have given him a few dollars to say, hey, you know what? In this matchup, do a little dance. But don't make a little love and maybe get down tonight. But I digress. Yeah, there he goes. I'm telling you, Scully paid him off to dance.
I mean,
dance, Billy, dance. Dance, Billy, dance.
You really think Scully would have done that? Scully is such a cheapskate. He never would pay for Billy to dance.
No. Scully would pay $20 for this to happen. I'm just saying. I've known Scully for almost a year. I know he would do that. Oh!
I mean, I've seen how he handles his finances. I don't think so.
What do you know about his finances?
I know about the finances of just about everyone in WWO. That's part of my job.
Well, I need about another tree fitty. Here we go with KB3 and Montana.
I'm not in charge of the payments itself. I'm just making sure that the books are all right. I'll see if I can do anything for you.
Oh!
Don't count on it.
Oh, nobody home for KB3.
This in the elbow. And you might think this sounds silly, especially because we're professionals stepping into the ring, but once you land on your elbow, if you land wrong, that's going to be tingly, and you're going to lose a lot of power. And that could go on for a couple of minutes, and that really affects your game, especially if you're a powerhouse like KB3. Yeah,
well, you know, there's nothing funny about hitting your funny bone. It hurts like a son of a bitch. And KB3 now looking like he's not happy about that.
Beautiful reversal by Montana.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the left at Lucha Libre style.
Yeah, Montana actually able to get a little bit of offense at. Oh, nobody home. Nicely done by KB3.
That's not a good position to be in if you're Montana.
No, not at all.
Ooh, it looks like KB3 wanted to get rid of Antonio. Successfully does so on a second attempt.
Here we go. What do we got here? Oh, get out of the way, ref! Oh, into that submission hold.
The armbar. That's a lot of weight to be pressing on your arm.
It really is. Is he gonna give up?
KB3 has a bit of a funny position. I'm not sure if he has it properly locked in.
Wait! Oh my God! He was able to get out of that.
Yeah, you see,
wow.
he was able to roll underneath the legs of KB3 because KB3 didn't put a lot of pressure on the legs itself. That, you know, KB3 is a powerhouse. He's not a technician.
Yes, I guess so. Not able to crank on that arm, but still, it just, wow, I can't believe that Montana was able to get that out of that predicament.
Well, you know, one of the big styles within Lucha Libre that a lot of people don't often know about. Like, we see the high flying, but we also see a lot of technical stuff in Mexico. And I know Montana spent a lot of time over there, so he knows how to get out of a submission. Especially when it's applied by someone doesn't really specialize in it like KB2.
And here comes in El Jefe.
Big striking combination.
Yes, sir. Oh! And KB3 able to get out of that. Oh, nobody home. Nicely done by El Jefe with clipping the knee.
Targeting the big man's base.
Yes, he is. Tag has been made. In comes, I don't know if that's super. Oh, maybe it is. Whoa, what was that?
Beautiful combination.
Oh, yes, sir. And I think KB3 might be bleeding. Oh, Billy Gore with the save.
Yeah, there was a bit of a stiff landing when Montana pulled the legs from under him.
Montana not having any of Billy Gore trying to cut off the. Whoa, what just happened? He just went like a Scud missile and died. Oh. KB3 not having any of this right now. He just wants to pick apart anybody that isn't his tag partner right now. KB3 just putting the hurt on Montana. Into the corner. KB3 just. Oh, Oh, that makes my back hurt. Very effective. Of course, we know that is the hardest part of the wrestling ring. That ring apron. Into the corner. That is not where Montana wants to be. Tag has been made. In comes Billy Gore. Montana able to fight back just a bit. Into the ropes. Scoops him up and down. Covered. And El Jefe with the save. Billy Gore taking out El Jefe. Marvin, I noticed that you've been very quiet. Are you taking some notes for maybe something in the future? And there it is. Yeah, it's you've got a very good replay here, and your new tag team champions in Billy Gore and KB3 Random Violence. Nicely done by these gentlemen. Now, who is going to be the team to dethrone Random Violence? All right, ladies and gents, again, tag team champions, brand new tag team champions in Random Violence. And Marvin, I noticed you got super quiet there. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Just got a bit occupied. Sorry. And it was a good match. Absolutely.
It was a fantastic match there. Maybe I don't know. Maybe sometime down the road, you find another tag partner and give it a whirl again, huh?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We talked earlier about the women's division here, Marvin, and the cool thing about this whole thing is that, again, I always stress this, the women's division is hotter than hell. This next matchup, dojo match, big implications here as the #1 contendership is on the line.
Absolutely. Like I mentioned earlier, dojo match, candlesticks are free to use. #1 contenders match, Jim versus Alicia. It should be exciting.
Should be a barn burner. I'll tell you what. Let's head on down to ringside.
Yeah, let's.
And there she is, the Empress of WWO, Empress Alicia. And a new look a little bit to Empress Alicia. She does look very good here tonight with some new gear here. But I tell you, probably looking for some retribution here, so expect her to be on her A game here tonight.
Do you think she's ready for something like a kendo match or a dojo match?
That kind of remains to be seen. I don't think she's really been in this type of matchup before. When we tried to get a hold of her, she blew us all off here. And we haven't really talked to her since then, but I don't know. That remains to be seen. We know that she's been a little hot under the head lately, so we'll see what Empress Alicia we get.
Speaking of hot under the head, Chim was absolutely furious in the video we saw earlier of her.
Yeah, she likes to talk a lot, Like I said earlier with her, she's a man's all these things. Thinks she's supposed to just get them just off a whim. It doesn't work like that. You gotta show us that you actually want to do things. And when we say, hey, show us something, show up to do commentary and then you bail on me. Well, sometimes it gives you some setbacks.
But despite those things, she is in a dojo match, in a number one contenders match.
She is.
So,
Rupert and I talked about it, and by my better judgment, here she is.
Match
All right,
about to
here we
begin.
go, mat action. Yes, sir. And Chim and Alicia. Oh, those devastating kicks by the sensei.
Yeah, the first kick was thrown by Alicia, but you can see that Chim is not phased by just ordinary kicks.
Not at all. And Chim now using those, swatting her foot at her. Oh!
Ooh, big knee start by Alicia.
Oh, what are we going to see here? Oh, nobody home. Down goes Alicia.
Chim just sidestepping.
And that shows the veteran in Chim there.
Absolutely. I gotta say, you have something called the rule of cool that is used in like a lot of fake play, like sword play, and you do the things to look cool. But those flips in the actual match just don't really work. This dive, on the other hand, no nonsense, just feet in face.
And there we go, bringing out that kendo stick. Oh! Oh! Oh, swing and a miss. Looking like Juan Soto there in the World Series. Oh!
I gotta ask you, Jack, as a non-competitor, have you ever felt the sting of a kendo stick being hit across your back?
I have, because, sir, I have been in a wrestling ring before, and I have taken a kendo stick right to the small of back. It is not fun to feel.
Right there with you. Alicia now fighting back, managed to deal the kendo stick with Chim.
Oh, broke it off the top of her dome.
That takes a lot of force.
It really does.
Oh, that's definitely gotta hurt. Like that could have some serious implications.
Oh, able to switch it around there. Chim wasn't ready for it. Oh, nice face plant there.
Chim with a kick for the reversal.
Yeah, and then a high knee there, and another one to boot.
Now Jim with the
Oh, what do
showboating. We saw that
Yeah, you gotta
really
be
didn't
careful
go.
there.
Yeah, it didn't really go well for Billy Gore in a couple of.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. Oh! And again, swing and a miss there by Alicia. Cover. And into the ropes. Kick. Face plant on down. And
Alicia setting
here we
something up by the
go.
looks of things.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, nicely done by Chim. What's Chim gonna do here? Looking like she's stalking her prey.
Yeah, Chin was able to stop Alicia's momentum, swinging it into a momentum of her own. Going for the cover.
Cover. 1, 2, 3, and your winner and #1 contender in Chim Kicks.
That was a fast match.
It really was. Well, you know, Chim said she was gonna bring it, and she had a house of fire lit under her ass, and she definitely brought it.
I'm gonna have to interrupt you, Jack. I'm gonna have to go. I heard that Scully should be soon ready. He's gonna have a little conversation with Jocelyn, and they should be heading to the announce table.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
we'll you're gonna go.
Yeah.
Huh? All right. Well, I tell you what. Thank you for your time. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you soon. Let's go ahead and let's hear from Scully.
There's been a few issues. I'm gonna have to address them with the backstage crew, so I'm really gonna have to go to make sure the main event is set right. So good luck, Jack. Good luck.
Thanks.
Well, isn't that interesting? Rich the Redneck keeps his title. Random Violence is the new tag champs. Chim, you got it. You're beating the Empress. Yay. Doesn't matter. Demoness, thanks for walking back in here. What's going on?
Well, what I heard from King LG, every single boys are ready for this war games that we are going to have here tonight. The Weavers are ready. King LG as the leader that we always picked. And Hellbilly, he's ready to destroy. But don't you worry, I got Wade Bishop with them, so they're all ready to go.
All right. We've set everything down. The challenge has been set out, boys. We are ready. The Demoness is going to be right here watching the match. And if something gets a little wacky, you know what to do. So, Anonymous, Shane, Mr. G, and even the Madman. Yeah, we have nothing against you. It's the other ones we have issues with. So, just keep a little bit out of our way. You have nothing to worry about in that match. So, tonight, it's it. The main event. We're ready. Let's hope you boys are ready. Jocelyn, keep an eye on things. This is going to be so interesting. I'm going to go to the commentaries booth because somebody's got to make sure that this show is set right. Marvin Dallas commentating? No. You need me. So, Demoness, I'm going to head out. You're in charge here. Keep an eye on those boys. And I don't know what you did with the Reapers, but they're listening to you now. You know, so not gonna ask questions, but I'm gonna head out. You keep everything here. Time to go.
All right, so we're here. Where's everybody else? Why is it just you and me?
Hell if
G's
I
supposed to
know.
be here, is he not?
You should have been. Yeah,
This does not give me a whole lot of trust. Not that I already don't have trust issues with this agreement, with this group. I've got problems with G in the past. I agreed to this for the betterment of us to get rid of WWE, to get rid of Joseph Skulldra Knight, and now it's just you and me.
Hey, listen up. I appreciate you being here. I know you've always been a busy man. I honestly have no idea where Mr. G is, but does it really matter? I mean, you saw what we did on Zone. We're absolutely fine. We got this.
I know I've got this, and I'm putting my trust in the rest of you to have this. But I said I've got problems with G. I'm agreeing to all this. I'm putting my trust in everybody because Skuldrin has got to go. I'm putting forth my best effort here. I expected everyone to show up. This bothers me a little bit. I'm stuck in a locker room with a guy behind a really, really kind of creepy mask.
Well, thank
But
you.
I digress. But I digress. I want to get this done. All I need for you guys is to do your part.
Well, on that
That's
we
what
can
I'm
agree.
asking.
On that we can agree, Shane. We need this to end. We need Scully to be done. And we're gonna fix that. Alright? I trust you got what it takes to take care of Hellbilly and the Reapers. I know I can defeat LG any day of the week. So Mr. G, Jeremy, they're just consider them bonus, okay? They're extra. They're just extra hands. We could have done this just the two of us. Come on. Let's be real.
That I don't doubt. I like having extras. I like the way you put that. G has always been a little extra on a couple things. But we need to get this done. So as long as I can get the best foot forward out of you, I don't disagree that we couldn't do this by ourselves. But it's nice to have that little backup. I'm just a little squirrely that our backup isn't here upon this agreed time. Like I said, G and I go way back. We've had a lot of problems. And I'm letting all that go because I want to get this done. I want to get rid of the Wish version of Paul Heyman out of this damn promotion. I want Skuldrin gone, and this is our opportunity. We cannot miss this.
On that we agree, man. Look, I never expected Jeremy to be here anyway. Quite honestly, I never wanted him on this team. This is all Rupert's and Jack's idea. But fine, we'll deal with him. We'll deal with him later. Tonight, it's all about making sure that Joseph Skuldrin Knight never has any sort of power in wrestling ever again.
I agree. He's got to go. He's a cancer. WWO's turning into something really great here. And to get it even better, to get to the next level, he has got to go. The death grip he has, the manipulation that he has, he's got way too much control for someone of his low IQ and aptitude.
Someone as despicable as him. We finally have a chance, so let's just not blow it. That's all we have to do. Don't blow it.
I've got my end covered. I just need everyone else to cover their bases. Let's get this done.
Well, Jeremy, insane as he is, I expect him to show up right before the match starts. And as far as G goes, I'm gonna see if I can find him and ask him why the hell he wasn't here.
Alright, let's get this done.
Cool. See you tonight.
Wow!
Oh boy. Hi,
What?
Scully.
By the way,
It's so I was just gonna say it's so good to have you to grace your presence here, the commentary booth.
I'm glad you see it that way, Jack McDaniels. It's good to see you too. This is our 1-year anniversary. We have been butting heads back and forth. It was we started it this time last year. Look at I'm gotta fix myself. Gotta fluff me hair. I started last year. It was us, the organization, against the network. And man, it was a big night. That's what started this whole thing. 1 year later, we got this masked little freakazoid running around. He challenges me and the organization. We don't know who the hell he is. He takes all our belts away. This is the ultimate thing. It's my team against Anonymous's team, Team WWO. Whoever wins, and I'm going to re-elevate. Re-elevate? Yes, I'm going to re-elevate.
Reiterate?
Imaginate, insinuate. I'm going to say this.
Reciprocate. Sure.
Or in some cases, you want to suffocate. Buddy, you see that crowd back there? Hey, you guys! Look at those crowd back there. God damn.
It's a hot crowd in the cold town tonight. Let me tell you here, Scully.
Right.
It is speaking of hot. Has been a really good night here. WWO Warzone and it has been so interesting what we've seen so far. But I'll tell you what. Let's get to the meat and bones of this. All right, it's team organization versus team WWO / Team Anonymous. Now, if your team wins, you get to call the shots on live for the most part, live. And if Team WWO wins, well, not that anything of a big thing will be reciprocated, but you'll probably have to answer to myself and Rupert, and we have no problem with that. But that being said, this is a big matchup. Remember, you handpicked your team. It's the Reapers. It's the Hellbilly. It's the Captain. King LG or LG or LMNOPG, it doesn't matter. LGPA, we don't know. But still,
I'm surprised
Kingfish,
you didn't call him the Kingfish. Oh, there you go.
I just did. I know. So, that being said, your hand-picked team, and then you have Team WWO Anonymous being team captain, Mr. G, Shane Black. I know you don't like those guys very much, but also that one of the, of course, Team WWO has all heavy hitters, but one of the more interesting heavy hitters in Jeremy the Madman. Your thoughts on that? Are you a little uneasy with that?
You know what? I'm going to put it like this. First of all, I am concerned about Jeremy the Madman because we don't know which version we're getting in that cage. So I tell my guys, be careful with that. But let's put Jeremy the Madman aside because he has plans with the Showman. I'm not focused on him. It's the other members of this dysfunctional family. You call us dysfunctional. The Reapers, who shouldn't be driving anymore. And
yeah, do they have their license finally taken away?
I don't think they even had licenses, Jack McDaniel. How do you give license to the dead people? I can see that.
Don't give anybody a license.
I can see them coming up to the eye chart. Can you read the chart, lady? I don't even have eyes. What the hell? Well, they don't even talk either, so they'll just So Jocelyn will have to go with them. So anyway, let's reiterate. My team knows what they're getting into. They've been a solid team all year. Don't forget, Jack McDaniels. They have been a unit. They have won championships. They got each other's back. Mm-hmm. Now, let's look at the other team. We got this mass freakazoid that just came out of nowhere. And he's leading
He's a champion.
Yeah, he's a champion. We'll give him that. Mm-hmm. he's leading a team of dysfunctionals. First of all, besides this, let's put Jeremy the Madman aside again. That's the most dangerous member of the team. But because again, we don't know which version he's getting. We're not sure what he's getting. What we're getting in there.
Yeah.
But the whole Showtime Shane Black world champs for now, and Mr. G, who literally
Former champion.
A former champion, yes. You know, they're literally, you know, you can tell they don't get along. They don't trust one another. That's good for me. So
I will say this: they were, for the most part, at Zone, they were a fairly cohesive unit. I say fairly because they were still working out the kinks, but they did get the W. So the momentum there coming in is looking pretty good. But I tell you what. I think yes. Our production crew said that the new the second ring has come down. The Warzone cage has been put in place. You know, Scully, I think you'll agree with me. I think it's time to go to war.
We're gonna go to war, and as we did last year, we're gonna win. Freakazoid, you keep your team. Make sure your team shows up. Let's go for that. By the way, hi Mama Fatale. Warzone.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Now, let the War Games begin!
Here we go, Jack McDaniels.
And here he is, Anonymous.
The man who stole the international championship away from LG. You know, I should have made it a stipulation, McDaniels. Too late now, isn't it?
It is.
To say you got an unmatched, but
You're absolutely right, Scully. Sometimes you can't always get what you want. And it looks like, is he going to start it off?
Oh, good. Start it off, buddy. Start it off because you're the prime target in there. Yes! Champion meets former champion.
And I'll tell you, oh my, I'll tell you what, you know, this is very interesting. The 2 captains starting it off, that is going to play to be a very interesting story here, Scully. You must admit that I don't think you were even expecting this either, were you?
Nope, I left Jocelyn in the back. She's coordinating with LG, and her job is to make sure that her and G are going to be setting everything up. So if they agree that he comes out first, it just shows you the determination. He wants Anonymous, the man who took his belt. Look at the king. The king's looking good. Or should I say, really, he's LG. He came out with the crown because he wanted to show it off. If we don't win, which I doubt, you know, he will give up that crown. But for now, let's see. That's the other members are indicating. Look at Jeremy the Man. Did you notice? Did you get that shot? Cameraman got that shot.
I did. Yeah, he did. That is Jeremy Helko I tell you what, Scully, Jeremy Helko's still super dangerous, but you might have to breathe a sigh of relief.
Absolutely, but there was one thing other significance. Did you see that he's between Showtime Shane Black and Mr. G? These guys, even in a little cage, they're separated. Do you see that? They don't want to be close to each other.
It will be very, very interesting and very, very telling to see who comes out next. This is unconventional. We don't even know who had the advantage. This is actually something that was decided in the back. We as commentators have zero idea.
Absolutely. Well, here we go. King LG, or should I say LG. You could see him and Anonymous Moose.
Oh, nicely done by Anonymous there with that elbow. Huge knee.
Tickets, please.
And remember, this matchup does not start until all participants are in the ring.
Here we go. There's the
speaking of which, here we go. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? For your sake, Scully, you better hope it's team advantage, team organization. And I believe it is. Is that the Hellbilly? It is the Hellbilly. Here he comes.
Good. The demon is rigged it. I mean, make sure that the right people come in. All right. It's going to be on 2-on-1.
Anonymous by Hellbilly and
short DDT by
organization. Yeah, and a team advantage right now is the organization. Now, Anonymous is definitely going to have to try to survive here for at least the next couple of minutes, and he's going to have to try to be methodical here until whoever decides to show up to help him out for his team.
I just can't wait, and this sounds kind of crazy, Jack McDaniels. I can't wait to see Mr. G in there with Showtime Shane Black. That's what I want to see in here.
I will say this. Here you go. 7 seconds till we see who comes out for Team WWO. 3, 2, 1. Who is it? Oh! Speaking of Shane Black, there he is, making his way to the ring. He's bringing out some lumber. Oh, that was a guess. I said lumber, and he brought out a table. I was just throwing out a guess.
Yeah. Now, wait a minute. This ain't Duchess not in this.
No, he's not. But tables have been brought in.
Is that legal? Nobody told me this.
Absolutely anything goes. Here in a Warzone match, it's time to survive. Although right now, it is 2-on-2. That will not be the case here in about a minute 30. Find out what organization member is going to come out. Here we go. Now remember, Scully, if anybody actually dips out of the cage, the match is actually over. So you've got to be very careful to stay in the cage area until everybody's in, because you can get the disqualification for your team.
Well, you know what?
Here we go.
There's only one other person. You know, from my team, it's going to be one of the Reapers.
Is it Reaper number 1, Reaper number 2? We don't know.
I can't tell. I hope Jocelyn told them something, because I didn't know you could bring weapons in here. Gee, come on, Reaper. Oh, it's not a stroll in the freaking park. Good.
Well, he's getting a kendo stick. There you go.
No, that's a sledgehammer.
Oh, no, that's a sledgehammer. I'm sorry. Well, you know, from up here, it looks a little bit small, so we don't know. Oh,
he's got a chair, too.
Oh, Lord L. I think he saw what Shane did and decided to bring the heat.
Well, it looks like this is number one, the bigger one.
I believe so.
What confusion in here.
It is, Al. You know, in essence, you did ask for this. You wanted this to happen. I mean, this is everything we wanted it to be right now. But remember, right now, you do have the man advantage.
Oh, and now he's got his bell rung, or his mask rung. Oh, and now he's being triple teamed.
Oh, no. Well, they got 10 seconds until that happens. Who's it going to be?
Did you see that Hellbilly hit him out of it to set him up for an LG chair shot? Oh, and now all three of them are beating on Shane. Yes! Wait a minute.
And there is Mr. G.
Well, the trash has been brung in. Yes!
Oh,
did you see that?
Bleeding.
Mr. G, he ran into LG. Showed that the son is better than the father.
Oh! And again, now we do know that the last participant for Team WWO and Team Organization are as such. You're going to have Jeremy the Madman come in, and you're going to have Scully. Yeah, it's Reaper number 2, but Scully, let's think about this. Jeremy is going to be the last participant, and he technically is going to start this match off. That is not good.
You know what? Again, yes, he is the most dangerous member of the group, but right now, I'm not concerned about him. I'm more concerned about making sure that my guys are staying up there. And Mr. G has not helped Shane at all. He's, if you notice, he's more focused on his son. All right, let's see what Reaper 2 brings in. I know there's no kendo sticks, but Jim took them all. Nobody's taking the kendo sticks. So, fine.
Oh man,
beautiful.
I have no idea.
Beautiful
I am flabbergasted from this match.
Did you
Oh
see
wow! I did. That was from out of nowhere.
Oh, Mr. G is pounding on LG. Shane is
And I think LG is now bleeding. I think Mr. G and LG are bleeding like stuck pigs.
Team
Mr. G
organization
now with
is they're holding on their own. Shane is down. You can see he's down. Anonymous is down.
Well, of course they're holding their own. It's 4-on-3 for another couple, at least another 30 seconds.
Ring the bell. I think Shane's dead. Oh no. Oh.
Here he comes.
This place just got darker and colder.
It really did. I thought I was the only one that felt that chill, Scully.
No, I felt it here. And so, did you notice all the lights dim? There he is.
They did.
It is.
What is he going for?
I don't know.
Oh no, he found one more kendo stick.
Well, he's gonna have to answer the Tim for that.
And here it is. It's war.
Come on, guys. Everything's on the line. Let's look, Jack McDaniel. Let's look. Hellbilly with Shane, Mr. G, LG, the Reapers. Oh my God.
Look at Jeremy though. He's literally, no pun intended, going off like a madman here and just kind of picking everybody apart. And oh no!
Oh! LG flying off the top of the cage, set up Mr. G with Hellbilly.
And the crowd chanting, "This is awesome!" Absolutely.
Reapers in there. What? Okay, the Reapers are split into two different rings.
Who's Jeremy working on?
I can't tell. He's got one Reaper.
He's got, and then Anonymous had the other Reaper. Ooh.
Shane had LG. Mr. G has Hellboy. You notice how the teams have really picked the people they want.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
But notice again that while the organization has worked as a cohesive unit, Shane has not bothered to help Mr. G. He will help Anonymous, but he hasn't helped. Look, he's even helping Jeremy the Madman.
Yeah, a little bit there, a little teamwork from Jeremy Helko.
Champion versus former world champion meets current world champion there.
Jeremy's smacking. Who was that? Is that LG with the stop sign?
Yes. Notice everybody here is a champion or former champion.
With the exception of Jeremy.
Oh, very good.
Jeremy has never been champion. Yeah, Jeremy has never been champion, but I tell you what, with the way he handles himself, you would think he's a grizzled veteran of the game.
Well, Shane had that stop sign. Oh, look at the table's been set up. Reaper.
What is going on? No, he's trying to go for a count. What is this? What's this right here?
It's
LG.
In charge.
Yes. Cover.
What's going on? I can't see. Cameraman. There we go.
There we go. We locked it up. Oh, into the cage. Wow. And what's this? Whoa. Oh, no!
No! Yes! Oh, yes for me! How did he do that?
Oh, no!
LG has rolled off to the other cage, to the other ring.
He has. And Jeremy is now just taking apart his partner. What is going on, Scully?
I don't know.
Why is he doing this?
I don't know. Alright, Shane is fighting back.
Shane fighting back.
All you got to do or die in this situation. He probably doesn't know what's going on. Oh!
Boom! Sister Quinn! What is going on? Oh no! Oh my God, Scully! What is this?
He's got the card.
He's got the card. What? Oh my God!
Yes! Once again, the organization. We have won. We have won. LG got to pin the world champion. Thank you, Madman. I don't know why, but
I don't think you really should be thanking him.
He saved us. He saved us. But the question remains. Okay, yay! Team organization won, second year in a row. And I got control once again, the WWO and all that. Number one for me. Good work, team. By the way, King LG.
Well,
What?
you have if you think about it, you have the madman to thank for that, because
Absolutely.
everybody was getting their butt kicked until that point. Now I'm going to tell you this, Scully. Yeah, rah rah for team organization, but we know that now what card he picked. But what does that mean for WWO?
You know what? It means that Showtime is on the list. He fooled us all. He fooled us all. I swear that he was going after the tag titles with the Showman, and that was we were leading to. And he betrays his own team to make a statement. And you saw that he took the card out, he put it on the mat, and he made his intentions known. He is gunning for the world champion. Okay?
He is gunning for the world champion, but just remember, Scully, he also has a Showman, Rich the Redneck, and Sister Quinn at his disposal.
Absolutely. Right? Yeah, there's that laugh. You guys hear that back there? Anyway.
But I digress. I'll tell you what. It's time to go a little off script, if you will. And here we go. What an amazing show we've had here tonight. And 1 year, Scully. 1 effing year we've had together. From myself, Jeremy, I don't want to dox myself, but I'll just say Jeremy H. I have had an absolute blast for 12 months being a part of WWO. It has been very, very tiring, but in a good sense, because we go through time in, time out, getting all these promos in, get everything done. It has been an amazing experience, and again, I have to always thank you and the powers to be, so to speak, for letting me be so creative. And what a year it has been here for WWO, and it shows. It shows.
You know, you think back when we first started, and now to hear 1 whole year, the stories have been interesting, the storylines have been great. You know, we saw titles change hands. You know, it's always been kept active. You know, we've seen big shows come up. We went from WWO Live to Zone to Slam and Stream now to Wrestle Clash. You know, to Halloween Horror. You know,
absolutely.
And it's like all of that has boiled to now our new January theme, which is the Warzone. And I've got to say, it's been incredible, because how else can you just say what we've been putting together, you know, with numerous headaches, like you say, with trying to make sure everybody gets promos in. The game sometimes didn't want to work at times. You know,
gotta manipulate it.
Oh yeah, and then we put it all together to make a product that we try to stand out from other e-feds. So and we designated ourselves not an e-fed, but we designated ourselves as a virtual wrestling promotion, because, like myself,
independent.
Yes,
independent virtual wrestling is the
go.
term I've been slinging around.
And myself, Jeremy here, we're both in the business, real wrestling business. Showtime Shane Black is in the wrestling business.
KB3,
Jocelyn, you know, so it's great to have that, and at the same time to work with such incredible talent who now get it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna. I know I'm breaking kayfabe here. Marvin Dallas, OSU Phoenix, the Showman.
Yep.
These folks, Chim Kicks, they get it. The G's, Mr. G and LG. My God,
Absolutely.
and we still got a lot more other people that I could send. I would give shout outs to, but we'll be here forever. But all of them get it. They understand the product.
Absolutely.
They understand what we're trying to put together, and these shows just keep getting better and better and better. And again, I'm going to throw this also out there. We're looking for new talent. Let's start. We started this new year. We want some new talent. You want to become a part of WWO? By all means,
and
drop in. Go ahead.
Absolutely. I was just gonna say, if you don't feel comfortable cutting a big promo like you see myself or Marvin Dallas or Shane Black do, or even this goofball over here, you can be a commentator.
You're the one laughing
backstage.
because I
We need
pointed out
backstage segment.
You're the one that's laughing. You're the one that's laughing when I kept saying Mama Fratelli was at ringside. She was.
Oh man, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. But you want to be a commentator? You want to be a backstage segment person? We need that too. Editors. You want to do editing, or you even you have the game. You want to play the game and submit matches. We need that as well. So there are very many working wheels that we have here. Also, make sure that if you haven't given us a follow already, please hit that follow button here on Twitch. You can check us out on YouTube, WWO Live. We put up everything on there as well. Yeah, what a wild year it has been. And really, some of these storylines have literally going longer than a year, if you think about it. So for those of you that have stuck with us for that long, just look at all of the fruits of our labor coming in about a year and 3 months with this. So
I'm gonna throw this
has been
out.
amazing.
I'm gonna throw this out because this is directed to you. The whole
absolutely.
The whole Jeremy the Madman OSU Phoenix story to the Freak Show to the stories of the Anonymous and the organization Chim Kicks and all. We're seeing such great storytelling, folks. And let me say something about what he just said too. We have certain rules that there's guidelines. So if you're going to do matches, there's guidelines. If you're going to be an on-screen talent, whether it be a wrestler, whether it be an interviewer, or be a commentator, you got to have a green screen. So because as you see, we do intricacies, we do different things. And if you need help with promos, there's always one of us around to grind you through that.
Absolutely. So, that being said, again, thank you all and even let's thank the most important people, the WWO faithful. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with us. We love you so much. So that being said, Scully, I hate to say it, but you are the master of your kingdom over there on live. I will stick to Zone, but let me tell you, we're gonna butt heads, sir, and it's gonna be high and mighty, and it's gonna be a long 12 months. But you better believe that next year it's gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah, this year. Remember last year? I'm just gonna say this. Last year was Dangerous Dutch, who helped. Would you say he helped the organization win? This year, Jeremy the Madman helped us. I wonder what the conversation is going to be in that locker room between Mr. G, Showtime Shane Black, and Anonymous. Can you imagine that? I bet you they're all pissed off. But
they might be, and well, that remains to be seen, and I'm sure we'll be hearing from them soon. Fans, thank you for everything. For myself, the WWO Zone General Manager, and for the owner, and still, I should say, owner of WWO. Scully, we'll see ya. It's hip to be square. Don't fear the Reaper. Good night, everybody. We'll see you at Zone.